Hey guys, today I decided to tell you about and share with you, show you different apps and services that help me to improve my user experience of a Mac computer, and I hope that you'll find them useful as well, and also you can improve your user experience. So let's go. First of all, I want to mention the app Alfred. That is a combination of Finder and Spotlight search in the computer, but it's kind of very smart search. And you also have different shortcuts that helps you to access different things faster. First of all, shortcuts in Mac are very important as well. For example, I think I'm the Mac user from 2016 since I bought my first MacBook Air, but I've never really used such things. And also, like before, the default settings for changing the language was command space. And right now I think it's not the case because I had to change in settings and show you how to change it. So you go to the system preferences in your computer and here we go, keyboard and then shortcuts. Also just if you do like the settings fast and short so that, for example, when I'm typing or like writing my code, it goes faster when I'm typing, the reaction of the keyboard. So the shortcuts, so keyboard, and I think I changed for the input, select the next source and input menu, like command space, and right now I can just change the language here. And the same is for the Alfred, the app that I told you about. Before, I think Finder or Spotlight search was option space, but right now I'm using it for Alfred because I don't need Finder and Spotlight search anymore. So that's why I use option space, and I think it's somewhere in the settings of Alfred. And the key idea here that I can search any file here and open it. And I have like a picture somewhere in my folders, technology, and I can directly open it, which is very handy because before, so I know that it's in folder here, so I needed to open the file, okay, technology here, but imagine that it's right over here. Or for example, I don't know if I have like folder in other folder, so the access, remembering things, where is it, is just not very handy. Instead, if you know the name of the file, you can directly jump into it, which is really, really handy. The other very good thing about Alfred is the search on the web. For example, I can use the keyword images and go directly to the Google images. So yeah, that's it. And also, like, there are lots of different stuffs like maps and also Google Maps, and it is opened in your default browser. My default browser is Google Chrome, so that's why it's searching like that. Or just any other Google search, like Kodinggirl. And it's in Google search, so you don't need to every time to open Chrome browser, then open the new tab. But anyway, if you do it, use the shortcuts as well, because there are lots of, like, I think Command T is for new tab, right? So which is very handy, but right now with Alfred I don't need it anymore, but sometimes I use it if I'm inside the browser and want to search. Also, you can search with the apps. For example, Zoom. I can open directly Zoom. I don't need to search it in my Spotlight or open like the apps, bunch of apps that I have here. No, I don't need it anymore, which is really cool. So there are some preferences and you can open them, like file search, and adjust the settings to your user experience. Web search, you can look through the list for the keywords, add custom search. Calculator, yeah, there is another handy feature that I haven't mentioned. So for example, I can do the calculations instead of Alfred, like 5 plus 5 equals 10, or 5 multiplying 16, and it's doing the calculations right over there. It's showing me. That is really cool because you only need to type one command space, and then do your stuff, and you don't care about anything. The other good thing is snippets that I haven't used yet, but you can use it for like add the collection for the information that you've always copying and pasting somewhere. Instead, you can add the snippet and you can have a keyword snip and search for the snippet and to directly copy the information and paste it where you need it. But I haven't used it yet. Just, I don't know, haven't found the real usage when I need it. The other good thing is a clipboard history. For example, you know that you copied something, I don't know, for a while, then you forgot this information and somehow you need this information right now. Or you copied it, I don't know, 2 minutes ago and you lost this info, you need to access it somehow. But it's very good in Alfred, but I found another good app which is, in terms of the interface, is better for me. This is the app Paste, and it's also, it can be opened like that, or it can be opened by the shortcut I have. It's Command Shift V. So the thing is that, like, you know, I copied this text and the information is kept for, like, you can set up it in settings. I keep for the month, but you can keep it, I think, unlimited. And you can look through the search for the clipboard that you have, or you can search, for example, I don't know, I always send Zoom meeting invitation, and I can go Zoom and I know that there is a link and everything related to Zoom. So very, very good. And I think it's very handy and it doesn't take any space on your computer. It's just the interface. The other good thing is Yoink. It's just a thing, a tool. It's a small window right over here. If you want to, let me explain like that. For example, you want to send this picture to your friend in the Messenger app. And what I used to do before is that I saved the image to my desktop to access it directly here. Then I would open my Messenger and drag it right over here, send the picture, and then I would delete it, right? But with the Yoink app, it's way better right now. So I just can go like this, and there is a window right over here, and I put it here, and it doesn't require any space on my desktop. I don't need to delete it, and then I just directly go to the Messenger app or anywhere else and go. It's a file manager system. Or, for example, I want to put this thing in a folder, but I haven't decided yet. I just want to quickly, while I remember about this thing, to download it. Then I go here and I can also download a lot of like things. And then I would decide the folder that I will put it in, and then I'll copy it there. Or I also use it in terms of when I'm editing videos in Final Cut Pro. I upload some videos, images from my hardware, put it there, and then drag it, the things that I need to the interface in Final Cut. So that's it, and I can clear it right over here. You can put it window anywhere. It's written in the settings. And with the shortcuts as well, I think everybody knows, but still, probably there is one person who doesn't know, and this is for you. So we have Command Shift 3 to screenshot the entire screen. And you can put a screenshot actually also in this Yoink app, or in your desktop as you're used to, or Command Shift 4 for just some kind of, not the full screen, and then I just send it to somebody. But for example, imagine sometimes we have text, right? And what I would do is that I used to use this standard app preview, and would do something here, or underline something, make the note in text, and then send the message. And so it's not very good, it takes a lot of time in terms if you're just doing it if you're constantly doing it, right, in a daily basis. So the thing is that we have a good app for that I keep using right now for screenshots and sending it to somebody else. It's the Cloud app, and there is a shortcut for that. I think it's a default shortcut. Probably you can change it if you'd like, if it's Command Shift 5. And so also I can screenshot selected area with full screen. I want to screenshot the selected area, and it appears in an app. And then I can directly do something like, I don't know, type hello or underline something or text like that. And then I can share it either with a link. So you can see here there are sharing options: copy link, copy content, or download the file. And for example, I want to like copy link for the first and send it to the messenger. If I'm not mistaken, it automatically copies the link. And then the user can, just your friend or the person who you sent this screenshot, he or she opens the content and see this image. But I can like copy the content and send this thing as an image. So another good app that I keep using, it's actually the app that monitors your system and somehow shows you what to delete, deletes the cache. And I, before I used Clean My Mac, but right now I use the app called Sensei. It's just the same, but I think I like it more. I don't know why. And you have like the information about your Mac, everything, battery, storage, and what I like doing is like uninstaller for the apps that you don't need anymore and you don't know that you downloaded them, or like the clean, and you can view the items that, like large files. For example, I have the file that is 46 gigabytes. It's the project of in Final Cut Pro of the video, or like, I don't know, Docker. I learned how to use the Docker, so yeah, I think I need to delete it because I already have the app. Anyway, yeah, some kind of files that probably I don't need them, or I need them. I haven't deleted them because I wanted to show you that somehow some large files are kept in your system. User cache, like 1 gigabyte. Why? It's just 1 gigabyte of information that is not needed. Downloads, for example, sometimes I download a lot of stuff. It's kept in the folder downloads. And yeah, here it shows that, hey girl, you need to delete something because you don't use it anymore, or put it as somewhere else if you need those files. System logs, I always clear my mail so I don't have mail attachments, but somebody, I know that someone has, you have them. So that's it for Sensei. That is a great app. And what else I use is, the thing is that for notes, I tried many kind of apps of notes, like Evernote or very smart things where you can do a bunch of stuff, but I'm stick to the notes. Just decided that the notes on the Mac computer and the phone is the best thing you ever have, because it is very, very simple. Like, simplicity is the key point here. When you have many different things that you can do, it doesn't really work. For me, notes are the best thing that you can imagine, because it's synchronized with your phone, and yeah, you just open it. The thing is that probably you didn't know, the good thing about the notes, that you can create folders, and yeah, just you have, and everything is kept in the iCloud, but you still have the folders. You have the search here as well, and you can lock the note that you have. It's right over here, so if you don't want other people who access your computer to look through one note, you can lock it and set the password to open the note. And the other thing I really like is that in your Note app, before I think I used the external developer app, but right now it's embedded in the Notes app in your phone, that you can actually scan documents, and then in PDF it will be here in your computer, and also you can send it via email, which is really, really cool. It's amazing, because sometimes I used the external app and it was like not really convenient, but right now it's super cool. Just really recommend you the Notes. It's very easy, quick, and simple. simplicity is the key point here, as I told you. And the last thing I wanted to tell you about is touch typing. I think before starting to learn programming, I just typed like with 3 fingers. I used kind of touch typing. I mean, I didn't, because I bought the Mac in the United States and I'm Russian, so I didn't know the Russian keyboard, like the Russian symbols were not written on the keyboard, so I just blindly typed everything on the computer, but I used only like 3 fingers, or I don't know how many, and I decided to learn how to type efficiently using all of your fingers. And I want to share you the apps that I used. I started with the Ratatype. I think like you can start with it because you have even like the lessons how to place your fingers and how to type different letters, but there aren't many exercises on the text and so on that I finally discovered a good website called Typing Club. And yeah, right now I'm still on the way to master it, so in Russian keyboard. But let's try. There are profiles, there are typing in English, so let's try it as well. You have like, you also in Typing Club you learn how to type the keys, and then only you can type the words, and the interfaces here is amazing. Like, okay, not play words, but astronauts. There are some texts. So I'm not really good at typing in English because I'm just mastering the Russian and I don't want to mix it, but like it's very slow. So the interface is really good, and you have like the sounds and everything. It's amazing. The other thing that I used before discovering the Typing Club that you can also try is the app KeyKey in Mac, and it's not good for like people who are not familiar with the touch typing, but since you discover how to type, so you can use these lessons they have, like, manual, and the lesson 1 is only for like not a lot of letters, only some letters. And it also, I like the interface they have. They sound really cool. Just really recommend you try everything and find your best app. And by the way, if you know other apps of learning touch typing, just post them down below in the comments. There is a good website, but it's only in Russian. I can send it to you. It's klavagonki.ru. I will put all of the links in the description box, but the interfaces here is not so good as in Typing Club, KeyKey, or Ratatype. And the worst thing is that it's all in Russian, but you have texts in English. So if you find out how to use this website, you can also practice there. And the best thing of the Klavagonki is that there is a kind of competition between the users who are also typing at the same time as you do. And so you have this kind of spirit of competition and you want to like do it more. And the thing is that you don't have the interface, and it is also the advantage because in reality, when you type something to your friend or to your colleague or email message, the code, you don't have this fancy interface, right? So it's good for learning, but for the reality, you need to do something with it. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching it. I hope that you found something useful from the information I gave. And if you have any other suggestions, any other cool apps, services that you use to improve your user experience, please write them down in the comment, and I'll put the links and the name of the apps I told you about in the description box. And hope to see you again soon. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. And I also have an Instagram account. Please subscribe to it as well. And hope to see you in the next video. Have a very productive, interesting day. Bisous. Bye bye.